Hello. Hi. I am Cheri. And today I decided that I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. Now, let me give you a little backstory. Maybe 3, 4 years ago, I remember I was in schools working on my master's degree. I had decided then, maybe earlier than that, I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. Life got in the way, school, work, and I think I may have recorded 2 or 3 videos. Didn't get a lot of views or anything, and I just let it go. Today, I was logged on to my work laptop, and I was working, right? And something just came over me, and I'm like, no. Don't get me wrong, I love my job. I absolutely love my job. But this job has somehow became my identity. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this today. So I logged off. And I said, you know what? I think today is going to be the day that I start that YouTube channel. And I am. It's not going to be perfect. I am not going to overthink it. I am just going to speak from my heart and be real. Okay. So, who am I? I am Cheri. I am 62 years young. I have 4 adult children. My oldest daughter will be 33 this year. She lives in California. I have a set of twins who moved back to New Jersey. That's where I'm from originally, New Jersey. So I have a set of twins that are 32. They live in New Jersey. And my youngest child is also here in California. And so for all of you that like to judge, yes, all of my children are by the same person. Yes, I was married. Now I'm happily divorced. So let's just get that out get that out there. But anyway, it is what it is. That's who I am. Oh, I've also been in corporate America for at least 40 years. Because before moving to California, I worked at one company for 10 years. Then I went to another company that was in New York for 10 years. I went to another company in New Jersey for 5 years. Then I worked at another healthcare organization for another year before I moved to California. And I'm at my current job, and this will be year 22 at my current job. This is my first and only job in California, and I absolutely love it. But what I realized over the years and why I stopped working today to start this YouTube channel is that somewhere along the way, I stopped doing things for myself. Okay. And so that stop doing things for myself, that leads me into my next topic which is why am I starting this YouTube channel? Okay. I'm starting this channel because I want to do something for myself, okay? Because for the last 40-something years, I spent most of my life working and taking care of my children or taking care of other people's children, just doing things for other people. And I stopped doing things for myself. So I also want to start running again. I want to get healthier. I want to rebuild myself emotionally because sometimes I deal with bouts of loneliness. I want to rediscover joy. I want to get more involved in the community. I love volunteering. I just want to try new things later in life. And 62 for me is later in life. So this leads me into what this channel will be about. It's going to be about my running journey, about getting healthy, making healthier choices. I'm not a fitness trainer or anything like that. I'm not a dietitian. I'm just going to talk about things that work for me, maybe little things that I can do that will extend my life expectancy, my lifespan. I may talk about some life lessons. I will have some reflections on work and my career. I will talk about motivation, being motivated, lack of motivation. Again, I'm going to talk about learning new things at my age, because we all know AI is the new thing, and people my age and older can learn to use AI. And one of my favorite topics is going to be solo traveling, because I love traveling solo. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Moving too fast. And I should have said this in the beginning. This voice that you're hearing, this is not my normal speaking voice. I am dealing with a cold that just won't go away. I've had it for the last 3 weeks. I just came back from vacation. I left April 11th, did not get back home to my bed until May 15th. And I think I got this cold on the plane on my way to Mississippi. I've been to Florida, Mexico, New Jersey, New York, Mississippi, back to Florida, back to Mississippi, and now I'm back here in California. So somewhere along the way, I caught a cold. I actually went to the doctor last Saturday and I got some medication. I walked out of there with 4 different prescriptions, but it's still lingering. I actually went into the office Monday, but ended up coming home because I just was coughing too much. So I basically worked from home all of last week. I may work from home again tomorrow, or I may go into the office. It all depends on how much I'm coughing. But anyway, now let me fast forward ahead. Anyway, I just wanted to explain this here voice that you're hearing right now. This is not me. So I don't know exactly where this channel is going yet. I know that I want it to be real. So it's not going to be perfect. Right now, what you're seeing is real. This is the real Cheri. No makeup, no lipstick, lip gloss, eyelashes. None of that. Well, I don't even know how to wear eyelashes, but I think I'm going to play around with it because I do like eyelashes. I just don't know how to put them on. But yeah, I plan to just have natural, real conversations, be real with you. So that's what my channel is going to be about. So if you are in a season of rebuilding, rediscovering, or starting over again in life, late in life, you're not alone, okay? And if any of what I've said, what I talked about so far resonates with you, please feel free to follow me along this journey. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure things out. I don't know how often I'm going to post, but I know I'm going to show up. I'm going to be real, okay? This is a new beginning for me. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that you will follow me. Thank you.